Well, I think we got everything. We got both cameras. Got my phone. Got oxygen. We got everything. Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. As you can see, we're out in Alice again today. And it's Sunday, November the 30th. And hey, we have great news. The Alabama Crimson Tide won last night. Boy, that was a nail-biter of a game. Yes, it was, in case you watched it. So now they're off to the SEC Championship. But that's not why we're out in Alice. We're out in Alice because it's Sunday. Yep, and we're going to take a Sunday ride. But this time, we're going to go somewhere special. And I'm going to show you what you could have, if you wanted to, for a measly sum of just $114,000. Your little piece of paradise in the deep south of Alabama. So if you'd like to come and check it out with me today, jump on in, buckle up. Remember, no fighting, bickering, nobody has their own personal space, and always ask before you sit on someone else's lap, okay? And as always, there's extra room in the rumble seat, aka the trunk, but no riding on the hood or the trunk deck or the roof no more. Tallahassee police gave me crap about all that, okay? So pile on in. Let's take a ride on this Sunday to the countryside in paradise in the deep south. So yeah, you might notice it's a highly overcast sky today, and we're currently at 55 degrees. Not too bad, but it's a little chilly for us old deep south country boys. Yeah, we start getting chilly below 60. I know y'all probably laughing about all that, because I know y'all got up in the Northeast and northern Midwest and all those places like Iowa, Illinois, Ohio, and the other places too got a whole lot of snow. Yeah, and it's threatening rain today. Of course, we sorely need it because we're still in a drought. But I just wanted to run over and look at this property, and I thought, hey, why not bring all of you along too? Okay? Nothing like a nice ride in the countryside. And there shouldn't be much traffic out. You know, it being Sunday, and people are at church. So here we go. And it's not going to take long, because that's another great thing about it. It's not that far away. And if you like going and seeing country places for sale or homes for sale in and around my area, now there's never many, and of course the prices sometimes are sky high. Yeah, isn't that the truth everywhere? And you get to see some countryside, some scenery, and I know for many of you, some of which can't even get out no more, or don't get out for various health reasons. So I do these from time to time just for that fact. Maybe not a lot of people watch it, and that's okay, but the ones who do get a big kick out of it. And that's why I'm grateful to do it for all of you. So yeah, you can see the parking lot for the Carville Baptist Church is just packed full. It's a fine church, I might add. Yeah, I know the pastor and the people there. I don't currently attend church. I've attended many a church in the past. There's the animal hospital, Tallahassee Veterinarian Associates. It used to be Brits, if you'll remember. They've retired, but it's a fine place too. And where we're going is right up here. We're going to make a left just across from May Pop's Barbecue, right here. And hopefully old Mr. Tom can find this place. because we're about to drop off in the country. Not as much country as it used to be, but it's still country. And like you see, it's not all that far from me. And I thought it was just a unique piece of property. Get your little slice of paradise in the country. It's not a large house. I mean, if I was younger and or just getting married or what have you, I'd jump all over this. I'm sure it's going to need some fixing up and updating, because the pictures that the realtor had online, which I will leave a link to the realtor listing so you can see what pictures are available and the specific details. And I think the road we need to turn on is right up here to the left. Let me see. I'm looking for Greenwood. Well, that says Ben Worthington, so that's not it. Yeah, wouldn't you know, we probably get lost. Or hopefully that wasn't it. I got my phone with me, so we can't get too lost, if you know what I mean. But you can see we're getting further out in the country. You know, I looked it up on Google Maps before I decided to come out here. Yep, I think we found it now. Imagine that. There it is, Greenwood. And we make another left. If you've ever been out riding with me, you'll understand we seem to make a lot of lefties instead of a lot of righties. Oh yeah. So we're just going to head right on up here. I don't think it's that far. And yeah, there's some newer places up here. And some old ones too. Like this place here on the left. That's been there forever. Doesn't look like nobody's currently living in that. So it should be, oh, yep, I see the realtor sign now. And here we go. We're just going to pull right in here. Right here is where it's at. And this is 338 Greenwood Drive, Tallahassee, Alabama. And this particular little home, as you can see, is not far from me, was built in 1941. So it's 84 years old. And the bushes you see around it are azalea bushes, which are beautiful in the spring. And the trees you're looking at right now, all around this big spacious yard, are pecan trees, or pecan, if that's what you want to call them. And it's a 2-bed, 1-bath house. It had a new roof put on it, which looks mighty fine, I might add, 1 year ago. It's got 4 storage buildings on it. Yep. And the total property that's for sale with the house is 3.42 acres. With 1/2 of a shared pond, which I might add, if you look at the pictures online to the link I'll be leaving you in the description below the video, it's rather large. And it's got a nice dock. Yeah, so it's $114,000. And the property taxes in my county, this is Tallapoosa County, are way low. So the taxes for this year, for not only the house, all the outbuildings, pond, everything, is $472 this year. Yeah, but let's just get out and we'll take a quick look and check it out. Now, we can't go inside, and unfortunately there's no pictures of the inside on the realtor site, but if you're interested and you want your own piece of country paradise, 3.42 acres with a shared pond, oh yeah, then you can check it out. So let's get out for a minute and see what it's all about. Now, I'm no professional realtor or property showcase person. I'm just out here doing it for the fun and joy of it and sharing it with you. Okay? So here we are at the driveway, and like I'm telling you, those are pecan trees. There's one right there. I can see another 1, 2, 3, 4 right here in the left side yard. Looking at the back, I see even more. And of course, this large one right here by the house. These azalea bushes, yeah, they need to be cut back. In fact, cut them back to the ground, they'll grow back and you can manage them more. It's got a nice little front porch. Oh, it's concrete, brick. Nice welcoming front door. Double windows on both sides. Nice little bench there. And of course a rocker where you can sit and rock and watch the people drive by. Yeah, of course, the driveway here, which is Riverstone gravel, heads around the house. Of course, over time, grass has grown through it and what have you. But look at that nice little red barn. I mean, place to park your truck, your tractor, or both cars. Yeah. And that old pecan tree's been here quite a while. There's some remnants of another building right back there. Now I can see an old little dog coop house. Some more buildings down in back. And hey, look, an old brick barbecue. Yeah. There's a little storage building right there. Foundation of a building right there. And there's the barbecue. Boy, I remember when people used to have several of those things. Looks like at one time they may have had chickens, pigs, or what have you back here in this fenced in area long ago. Don't see no pecans on the ground. Of course, it was a drought year. And this right here is a big fig bush or fig tree. Oh man, that thing is huge. Woo, I bet it's got some tasty figs through the year. It's even got its own little bamboo patch back here at the edge of the backyard. Nothing like the rustling of bamboo in the breeze on those spring, summer, and fall days. You can see it's got a really expansive yard. It's got a nice, quaint little back porch. A little out room there, probably where the laundry is, if I had to guess. Even got a little concrete place here to set your trash can. Oh yeah. Brick foundation. Not sure what the heating is, and I'm not sure if it's on county sewer or a septic tank. And you can see another barn right out there. Nice metal barn. And there's the pond right down there. You hear the peacefulness and the quiet when no cars drive by. Imagine sitting out here fishing off your own little wharf. Yeah. And back down here is a couple more buildings right there. So you can see this place has got plenty of storage. And it's got plenty a bamboo, which grows native in Alabama. Now the pond level's a little low because we've been going through a drought. Oh yeah, y'all know that. But listen to the crunch of those leaves. And I believe it's got some fruit trees right there. If I had to guess, oh yeah. I can tell by the leaves that are still remaining. I know one's a crab apple. I'm figuring a couple are pear, and maybe some more apple too. So, it'd be a surprise come spring what that's all about. And there you can see the dock, or the wharf, or the pier. Yeah, I know this is some type of fruit tree right here too. I'm thinking pear by the looks of the leaves. I don't know. I'm not up on fruit trees much anymore. But the buildings all look in fine condition. Or usable condition, if nothing else. The water looks fine. It's that nice emerald green. Not all scummy. Yeah, I'll bet there's some nice fish in it too, if I had to guess. Oh, it's got some nice concrete steps going down to the pier. Now, the pier probably needs to be redecked. I do know it's got steel truss beams underneath that wood decking. So it'd be easily enough to replace the wood. We're not going down on it, but you can see there's a chair and a bucket. Hey, there's a little fish trap. I'm sure it's stocked up. Probably with catfish, brim, and even some largemouth bass. And I can see a lot of wild cherry out here. Whew, that's great for smoking those meats. And of course, some loblolly pine. And what's good about this, if you're wanting more land, for an additional cost, and I don't know what that is, there's another 13.88 acres that you can also purchase if you wanted to. So hey, you'd have over 17 acres of privacy here in your little piece of paradise in the deep south of Alabama. I mean, for a couple or a single person wanting to retire, this would be just fine. And I'm sure, since the listing doesn't show pictures inside, it probably needs some updating because it's being sold as is. So yeah, I just wanted to run out, take a look at it. You know, if I was 10, 15, 20 years younger, well, I'd snatch this up in a heartbeat. And it hasn't ever been sold before. So, the only thing on the listing was it was built in 1941. And now it's up for sale. And it hasn't been up for long. So I do know it cooks with gas, propane, because there's the tank. I've had one of them several times before. Fairly new window air conditioning, so I know it doesn't have central heat. Figure it's probably got gas furnace, maybe a floor furnace. Don't know. Can't see inside because the curtains are still all there. So what I'm figuring is maybe somebody passed or went to the home, because that's normally what happens. And then these old home places go up for sale. But if you want to, you can reach out to this realtor right here and get all the information you want to. But yeah, for one person, retired or a couple, this could be your dream place for $114,000. I just wanted to share it with you. So y'all, that's it. Just a little piece of paradise in the deep south of Alabama for the measly price of $114,000. Yeah. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below the video. And like I said, I'll share the link from Realtor.com, I think. It has pictures and everything, and the details, but no pictures of the inside. And you can see, I mean, it's not real secluded. Hey, look at it. Did you see those Christmas decorations? Yeah. And it's not too far outside of Tallahassee. And hey, it's just down the road, probably just 2 miles from Superfoods. So, I mean, there's anything you could ever want. Well, if you don't want too much, you know what's in Tallahassee. I've took you all around. But there's pretty much everything I need. And if not, you're about, 35, 40 minutes away from the capital city, or from Auburn, which has been rated as one of the most desirable places to live in America. Auburn, Alabama, home of the War Eagles, which I'm sure are rather sad this morning since they lost last night. But with every game, like many things in life, there's always going to be a loser for every winner. That's just the way it comes out. But I thought it'd be neat to run over here. I was a little curious about the place. And like I say, if I was a little bit younger, I'd jump all over it and I'd move, because that's outside the city limits and all their crap, and I could live a more secluded life. I've lived out in the country several times, and in all truth I wished I'd never moved, but I had to. Jobs and life experiences forced me to give it up. Sometimes you got to put family first and not yourself. And that's what I've always done. So like always, until the kitty crew, you know them all, Cleo, Spooky, I almost said Speedy again. I miss her so much. Yeah, Fluffy Muffin, and my little princess of the house, Gracie. See you on that next video and episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. May God bless you all as you bless those in your lives. Goodbye for now.